There's never been anybody like him. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like him.
Teofimo Lopez, 11-0, 9 KOs. The best to do it right now in the game is to take over. Shout out to BN Boxing News.
Hey, girls, continue. I've been Westway Champion of the world. Everybody go follow BN Boxing News.
Greetings, boxing fans. What's popping with you? What's popping with you? I already told everybody what the dealio was. I already told everybody what it was going to be, man. Chris Colbert has been exposed once again. Man, listen, I used to like the guy, man, but the guy has been exposed. He used to talk so much trash until he got exposed by Garcia, and then he was exposed by Rayo. Rayo beat him twice. The first time they ripped off Rayo, and then Rayo came back and then beat him again. And then tonight, Omar, what the guy's last name was, beat him again. So as you can see, it was a real nasty fight, man. I mean, great fight though. I'm gonna break it down to you though, man. I'm gonna break it down for you. And it was a good fight, man. I liked it, man, because it went the way I knew it was going to go. Because these guys don't stay active enough, man. This guy went from fighting on the main stage to fighting on Pro Box, and now he's going to be fighting in a backyard near you. Omar Salcido. I mean, just was whipping him up, man. Omar Salcido, man, was throwing these punches from way just from out in the kitchen somewhere, man. Just these wide ass punches, bro. I mean, anybody could have just countered and could have caught him, bro. You know, Chris Colbert was way more athletic, way faster. You know, he was throwing a way cleaner, more accurate punches, but I don't know, bro. He's just not there. He's just not there with it, you know. What's going on with your Anna Queen? What's going on with you, my brother? What's going on with you, my brother? Like I said, man, I told you. You thought I was tripping when I told you what was going to happen with this guy. You thought I was tripping, bro. I already knew. This dude was exposed a while back, and I knew. Yeah, that's David Benavidez senior is the daddy. The daddy was his trainer, bro. The daddy was his trainer. The daddy said he knew he was gonna take care of him. The daddy tightened him up, bro. So always. Look at Jay, man. What's going on with you, Jay? Salute to you, Jay. Jay, what Jay doing up is early in the morning, man? Well, just late at night anyway. But let me tell y'all what was going on, man. The way the fight started off, man, in the first round, man, Chris Colbert was trying to find his rhythm. I mean, both guys were trying to test each other out in the first round. I'm gonna be honest with you. When the fight first started, I was like, all right, look at Chris, man. Chris looked real crisp, real fast. I said, you know what? It looks like something's gonna happen here. I liked it. I thought Chris was gonna do something, you know. Chris was using the entire circumference of the entire ring. I said, you know what? He was going in and out like a damn sniper. He was going in, pop, he was popping him, jumping right on out. I thought something was gonna happen. I think what ended up happening was I think Salcido ended up catching his ass on the way out, and I think he ended up feeling Salido's power. And I think ever since he felt Salido's power, I think it kind of slowed him down. You know, I think Salcido caught him with a nice little hook or something, and I don't think he's ever been right ever since. I think it ended up happening at the end of the third round. Ever since the end of the third round, I don't think that Chris Colbert was the same guy. Basically, he just kept on, but Salcido just kept on just trying to load up on these punches, you know, just trying to destroy the defenses, man. I mean, just leaving himself wide open, bro. I mean, again, if Chris Colbert was anybody else, This guy Salcido, bro, wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have made it out of this damn fight. You know, he would have got knocked out if it were anybody else though. But again, I just kept on seeing Chris Colbert looked like he was trying to find his rhythm. It took him so long to get comfortable in there. To me personally, what I was trying to see, it took Chris Colbert at least 4 or 5 rounds to where he got comfortable. But it looked like once he got comfortable, bro, you know, it looked like he actually got caught again with another hot shot that pretty much almost took his ass out. You know, that's when Salcido started cutting off the ring and just started putting that damn pressure on his ass and started just getting real hot up in there. Once it started getting hot in there, bro, putting that mental and physical pressure on Chris Colbert, Chris Colbert just couldn't deal with it, bro. Chris couldn't handle it. It got real hot in that damn ring. And he just started putting that pressure on Chris, started landing on Chris at will. And Chris just started moving around. And the entire time Chris was moving around, Chris was not letting his hands go. The whole time Chris was not letting his hands go, guess who was letting their hands go? Salcido. Salcido was landing, Chris was not landing. Boom. That's how the fight went. I'll say that went on for what? That happened like 4, 5, 6. In the 6th round, Salcido caught Chris with a nice left hook. If it wasn't for the damn bell, Chris would have been done then. In the 7th round, freaking put that relentless pressure on Chris Colbert again, taking away his damn jab. Chris Colbert was not freaking fighting back. He just kept on just moving around. Was not trying to fight, was not trying to do nothing. I don't know what the hell that was about. He was just trying to how can I say, run around the ring to survive, so to speak. In the 8th round, his Chris Colbert coach told him, "Hey, if you don't show me something, bro, I'm gonna stop it." And he said some smart ass shit to his coach. In the 9th round, they threw in a damn towel. You know, yeah, you almost got KO. You're correct, my brother. You're correct, my brother. As you can see right here, that's all he wanted to do. Was try to wrap up this guy. He couldn't do shit with it. This boy was just wailing in on it. He couldn't do nothing with it. Couldn't do nothing with it. The entire fight was just like this here. This boy just dealing with it. Just dealing with him, putting that mental and physical pressure on Chris. All Chris wanted to do was just move around. This boy was breaking him down, throwing some haymakers on Chris, loading up on the shots. Some of the shots he was missing, some of the shots he was landing on Chris. But almost everything he was hitting Chris with, he was damn near breaking Chris down to the very last compound. And like I said, I don't know where it happened there, but somebody broke Chris down, man. Chris got the same shit wrong with him that Tyson Fury got wrong with him that Deontay Wilder did with him. And I don't know if Rayo did it to him or Hector Garcia done it to him, but somebody broke Chris down to the point where Chris is just no good to the sport no more, man. I think Chris needs to just start looking for another sport, because Chris is just he's done. Chris, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. He knows how to fight. He's very fast, very clean, accurate shots. He just when it comes to taking these shots, bro, he's scared to pull the trigger, and he just can't take a shot no more, bro. He can't take it no more. Cannot take a fucking shot no more. He cannot. He's not the same guy he used to be. Colbert almost got KO'd. His heart just isn't in it. The Rayo KO just too much mentally. Hate to say it, but he's done. Shud and Doji, you are 100% correct. That's what I was trying to tell my boy right here, Ant McQueen. I kind of told him that before the fight, and he kind of told me, man, in so many words, man, I don't think you know what you're saying. And I kind of felt like, man, I think I do. I kind of think I do. Yeah, man, he's just not in it no more, man. And these guys take these long layoffs, man. These guys take these long layoffs. I think these fighters, man, got to fight 3 times a year, and within these 3 times a year, they got to fight maybe just 2 regular fights and 1 tough fight. Just two fights to stay active and just 1 tough fight, just to get themselves going, and just to fight, just to. I think this is a tough fight for him, bro. You know, I think this was a tough fight for him. And at the end of the day, he probably, I don't know when the last time he fought, but I can guarantee it was over a year ago. Iceman said 4 or 5 fights ago, I think it was Garcia. Yeah. And McQueen said, Iceman, yo. Yeah. These dudes, man, I don't know what to say about these boxers. They're going to learn one day. Because obviously we can't tell them nothing. They don't listen to us. They don't listen to the supporters. It's obvious they know more than us, so there's nothing we can tell them. This shit right here. I saw it going in that fashion. I thought he was gonna get his ass knocked out. He was gonna get knocked out. His corner saved him. They saw this man loading up, and they saved him from himself. I actually saw him going in that direction of getting knocked out, and they saved him from himself. And as you can see, he wasn't even mad at his corner for stopping the fight because they knew that he knew he was gonna get knocked out, and he wasn't even mad that they stopped it from happening. But Pro Box TV gave us another great fight on a Wednesday night. They showed up. They did what they were supposed to do. Chris Colbert didn't show up. He didn't show up. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. And even though he had a bad showing, man, I mean, if indeed he wants to continue fighting, man, he may want to come back in 3 fights, man, and do a backyard brawl or a casino fight or some shit, man, and just fight again, man. Just fight a lesser opponent or something, bro. At a casino or something. Just continue to fight. Just continue to fight every 3 months. Do what Carmel Moulton is doing. That's what he's doing. He's fighting every 3 months, a lesser opposition. He's keeping himself active, fighting these lesser oppositions. Even when he fought a tougher opposition, what did he do? He took a couple of steps downward, and eventually he'll start going back upwards. That's what you got to do, bro. You got to position yourself. Well, you guys don't always have to fight these tough fights. It's not what it's always about. And at the end of the day, like I said, right now, if boxing is what he wants to do, he needs to figure it out. Shutting Doji said, absolutely correct. His corner did an excellent job. Oh, yeah, man. They got to save you from yourself, man. They got to save you from yourself. I think they did an excellent job of saving him from himself. He wasn't even mad at him. He wasn't mad at him. I think he knew he was going to get knocked out. Omar Salcido was loading up on every damn shot. I mean, he was swinging from the fences. He wanted to knock him out. He wanted to make a statement. He wanted his next fight to not be on Showbox. He wanted to get the hell off of Showbox to be on the main stages. He wanted to move up. He wanted to graduate from Showbox to the main stages. That's what the hell he wanted. Hey, I'm going to graduate tonight. I'm going to knock your ass out so that I could be on the main stages, to be on back on ESPN, on DAZN, on something else, on pay-per-view, something, I'm gonna knock your ass out. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a promotion. Oh, what's going on, Melanie Queen 27? Salute to you, salute to you. I was just talking about Chris Colbert. You know, he almost ended up being a face of what he was trying to promote today. What it was, brain cancer, brain whatever, with the silver trunks and the silver hairspray. Because the way Salcido was loading up on those punches, punch him in his head. I mean, if he'd have kept getting hit like that, or he'd have got laid out tonight, I mean, he'd have been a great promo for it. Shit, because that boy was loading up trying to take him out. But it was a great damn fight tonight. I mean, I liked it. I kind of felt like he wasn't ready for it. And McQueen, what you mean it was rough to watch? Come on, man, that guy. Man, like I say, you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. And I know that guy had never walked the walk in years now. When he was riding that, when he was talking all that talk, and when he had that old record, and he was shitting on everybody, you know, I had an issue with him back then. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. He was talking about everybody. He was talking about Earl Spence. He was talking about Deontay. He was talking about everybody on PBC. Now you see how it is. He was a superb boxer. He had the pink hair back then. You remember how he was talking all that shit. He was talking about the Russells. He was talking about everybody. Nah, hell with that dude, man. Nah, he was arrogant. Now he on a losing streak. Look at him. Iceman, my boy Iceman say trainers know they're with their fighters all day, every day. I could tell when my guys had enough from working, and I'm not a trainer. Definitely, my brother. Definitely. You know, man. You know your people. When you're around your people all day, you know what's popping with them, you know. You know. Nah, he know what was up with him, bro. That boy was cutting off the ring, bro. He kept on moving around, and that boy was cutting off the ring, putting that damn pressure on him. He had nowhere to go. That boy put him in a rat trap. And when he had nowhere to go, and he just started feeling that pressure, that shit got scary in there. You could just feel the heat. You could look in his face, bro. The temperature in that ring got real hot, real fast. And that boy was just dropping them damn hammers on him, bro, in that damn ring. He had nowhere to run, man. That shit got scary real fast, man. That shit got real scary real fast. That boy was throwing that heat around that damn ring. That boy was coming from north, west, south, east. You seen how he was throwing them damn hammers? Colbert can't take a punch. He got to learn to take a damn punch. Karen Jackson said that damn ring was too small. Exactly. But you got to understand this, though, Karen Jackson. He signed a contract. You signed the contract. You want a bigger ring? You should have said, nah. And you know you want to use the entire circumference of the ring? You got to say, nah, I want a bigger ring. Put that shit in the contract. Don't sign the contract saying that you want a small ass ring and then now all of a sudden you got an issue with that. It's totally up to you to ask for a bigger ring. Totally up to you. Totally up to you to ask for a bigger ring. Because, I mean, he had nowhere to run. That shit was not cool. That man had nowhere to run. That shit was scary in there. I was scared for him. Personally, I was trying to run with him. I was trying to run with him, but he had nowhere to run. But I mean, that very exciting fight. I mean, if you were a fan of either fighter, I mean, you know, your fighter, regardless of your fighter win or loss, I mean, it was Very interesting fight, you know. I mean, like I said, the way the fight started, man, it was just. I'll be honest with you. By the time Chris Colbert got into rhythm, it was probably halfway through the fight. It was probably the fifth round. But by that time, so much stuff didn't happen, man. He didn't got caught with a body shot in the third. You know, I got, you know, he did. A lot didn't happen, bro. Halfway through the fight, only a 10-round fight. You gotta have a faster start, especially with a 10-round fight. You know, you gotta find your rhythm fast. You gotta have a faster start than that. You know, you can't take that long to find your damn rhythm, bro. You know, but I like how fast he is. He seemed like a very fast fight, bro. I mean, he was very fast. He was too fast for Salcido. You know, very quick fighter, but Salcido was just loading up on him and touching him up at every chance he wanted to. You know, like it almost seemed like Salcido already knew exactly, had a very great game plan for a guy like Chris Colbert. I already knew Chris Colbert was going to try to move around, and I already said, you know what, if he move around, I'm going to cut the ring off. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Already knew, you know, but hey, you got to come with your A game every time. Every time when you fight these guys, you got to come with your A game. You can't allow these guys to come in there and break through your A game. And I looked into his eyes in the 6th round, see when he was sitting by the bell in the 6th round, I knew the fight was over then. His corner knew the fight was over then. In the 7th round, when I realized he couldn't land a jab, because see the jab was saving him. The jab was the thing that was saving him. When I realized he couldn't throw a jab, and I realized he was just I don't want to say he was just running around the ring. When I realized he was just coasting around the ring and wasn't landing anything, I knew it was done then. Wasn't even attempting to land anything. 7th, 8th. Fight was stopped in the 9th. Fight was over. The fight was over. What's going on with the Bruce Gas? You seen that fight, man? Chris Colbert versus Omar Salcido. It threw in a white flag, brother. He surrendered. He said, yeah, baby. They waved the white flag, bro. Shit. You don't often see that shit, bro. It's fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing, bro. They waved the white flag, bro. But it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Chris Colbert, bro. He needs to make his mind up, bro. I think now is the time for him to figure out if boxing is what he wants to do. Definitely, he needs to figure out what he wants to do, if he wants to continue to box, if he, you know, what he wants to do, man, because right now it's just ain't the time. Right now ain't the time. I mean, he looked bad out there. He was the main event. This was the fight that was supposed to put him back into contentions, put him back into position. But instead, what did he do instead? He shit the pot. That's what we call it. Bruce Gas said Chris Colbert getting hit too much and he got no firepower, no return firepower. No, he doesn't. Sudden Doja said, I just watched the fight because I wanted to see how Colbert looked. I got my answer. Not what I expected. Nah, he's a done deal, dude. Chris Colbert is not. He's not what we thought he was. As soon as he was tested or battle tested, he shit the pot, bro. He's not what we thought he was gonna be, man. He didn't turn out to be what we thought he was. Not what I thought, anyway. Let me speak for myself. You know, he ain't what we thought. You know, and the young man is just continually just getting worse and worse and worse. I definitely think that he needs to figure it out real soon, because he's continually just not. He's not turning out to be what he was supposed to be, man. I mean, when they give you the name Lil B Hop, I mean, we gotta stop calling him B Hop, bro. I mean, we gotta stop calling him Prime Time. I mean, Prime Time, dude, that's Deion Sanders, bro. I mean, come on, bro. B Hop the alien, bro. I mean, B Hop the alien. That was, bro. We gotta stop calling these names, bro. They're naming you after these awesome people. Let's call this man Chris Colbert, or whatever other name he wants to go by. Exactly, man. He's no B Hop. That's a slap in the damn face, bro. We can't call this man no B Hop, bro. Y'all got to stop that, bro. Call this man no B Hop. I got a problem with somebody calling this man B Hop. This man ain't no B Hop, bro. You can call him whatever you want to call him, but you're not gonna call him no B Hop. Not in my presence, you are. Call him whatever you want, but don't call him B Hop. But I mean, it's a lot though, man. At the end of the day, you gotta understand. But I mean, it's a lot though, man. At the end of the day, you gotta understand. But I mean, it's a lot though, man. At the end of the day, they had a lot of high hopes for this guy, and he didn't turn out to be nothing what they thought he was gonna be. He totally just shit the bed, and he did this to himself. And I ain't mad at him. That's good for his ass. He shitted on a lot of people, and that's totally on him. Ain't nobody asked him to do that. Ain't nobody asked him to act like that. He was crapping on a lot of people, man, back in the day when he had a perfect record, before he was actually battle tested. And as soon as he became battle tested, you see how the shit went for him. It all blew up in his damn face. And now that he should be, I would think now that he should be more humble. I don't know if he's humbled yet. The guy should be humble now, right? I would think. His ass is, I don't know if the guy's humble yet, bro. Shit, he should be humble now. Cause I mean, the way how shit works, bro. The guy just spoke and was just shitting on all fighters and how this person was this trash, this person was this trash. And all of our favorite fighters, he just had a problem with them all. And now it's like, bro, what's going on with you now? I guess he was trying to be a troll, but now that his career is just got him landed on freaking Pro Box TV. I mean, that's right before you end up in people's backyard. You know, after you get on pro, right before you end up in people's backyard doing backyard brawling, you end up on Pro Box TV. So I think his next stop is the backyard brawling. So I ain't mad at him. I think it's what he deserves. I just always had a problem with him, man. I just like people to be humble. I think it's a life teaches you shit like that. I've always been the type of person to be out here and see these guys. When I bump into these guys, and, hey man, what's going on, man? And keep it moving. Shit, I ain't gonna kiss your ass. Hold on a second. I think being an AH is a gene people has. It comes naturally. You will need freaking acronyms and abbreviations and shit. Dude, I don't know if you do this shit on purpose or what. Motherfucking crazy, dog. This dude here, bro. All day, every day, dog. You come on here with some new shit, and I'm supposed to figure out what that AH means. Oh, asshole? Is that what you trying to say? I guess I'm supposed to know what AH means. I guess you don't curse, huh? You see everything else, though. Dude, crazy. Yo, say the word, shit. Say the word, say the name. Like Mike Tyson said. Man, it's all good, man. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here, man. I just want to come on here, man. Speak on this dude, Chris Colbert, man. Before the fight even started, I pretty much said he was gonna get his ass kicked. Cause I really ain't got no respect for him. I mean, as a fighter, I got respect for him, but as a person, bro, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. So, but until next time, man, I thank everybody for coming through, showing me love as usual, man, showing the channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way out. Make sure y'all definitely hit comment, like button, and thank y'all as usual. Thank y'all, man. Being Boxing News is blowing up. Being Boxing News, the JBT channel network is doing what we do. And then as usual, definitely.